Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have any audio on this? Okay, great. Thanks. Um, this is Marilyn, and it's welcome to my world time at noon on the 10th of December. So I thought I'd just take a couple of minutes. I want to remind everybody uh, to be sure and be aware that at 1:01 today is 30-year bond auction. So bonds have been sort of hovering in a little very tight, short, choppy range, as basically everything else has been too. Um, None of these markets have delivered much, although the YM and the ES have been a little stronger today than the other two. But this bond auction, if you are interested in trade, yesterday was the 10-year notes. Today is the 30-year bonds. So you might want to pull up a chart on bonds just for an educational thing of watching how it behaves with this auction coming up, which right now is behaving as nothing. But when the auction hits, it likely will move. So we've got the VIX is still staying above 19. It's backed off slightly, but very slightly. And we've got Brent is trading down in a bit of a tight chop, pretty much is the same as West Texas. These kinds of apexes are very tradable. You can take these from the E down to a street magnet, or in this case, it went, I think, right to the deviation, but you have to have, if that's where you've got your take profit, keep in mind that the market is going to have to go through that by one tick to actually take out your order. So one of the things that Daryl does is put those zones. I have the zones turned off on mine because it puts so many lines on my chart. I can't keep track of them all. But you can set those zones so there's 2 or 3. The width is 2 or 3. I think he has his on 5. But when you come near one of these and you're looking for your take profit, you might want to set that take profit couple ticks on the so-called good side, so you're sure that you're going to get your order taken out right there. And then these, when it goes up and down, it's been real easy to see on this sharpshooter. I'm glad I put these swings on here, because, and I don't care if they're red or green, or doesn't matter to me. I just want to know if it's staying inside this, and it's if you've got the confidence and you've practiced with this a little bit and you understand this real well, there's nothing wrong with trading this from the top of it to the bottom of it to the top of it to the bottom of it, as long as you don't see any sign that it's gonna go against you. But these become some pretty significant streets, and this green buy zone along here just never weakened. It does not show any inclination to break through that, certainly not significantly. So in the afternoon, crude oil could take a trend. Might be a little easier to trade, but this kind of stuff right in here, I don't think so. If you are, if you've practiced with the 6 tick, that can be tradable when the market is like this. But these little deviation mountains that don't seem to want to develop into any real ski jumps. Um, those are things that I'm that's not my thing. I don't like trading in here, and I don't care how much exceeding volume. I just don't like this nonsense. So, with that, we've got Brent trying to put up a 30-minute candle to the green side. And let's see, I've got a question in here. How do we put the swing indicator on? I'll show you right here. You go, whoops, you go into your, well, you have to get a blank space out here. You go into your indicators, get this, and it's a generic. You have to go all the way down to here. And this, it's under S's, swing, right here. See where it says swing? Just click on that, add it to new, and then you'll have to set the colors. I don't know, there's some silly colors on there, but set the colors however you want them. And it'll be sure when you do that, then you save your workspace, because tomorrow you will get to go find it again and put it back on there again. Okay. So let's see. I think that's about all I see this afternoon. The bond auction, and the possibility that we'll get a little better crude oil trades. And these indices, I think they're kind of waiting for this bond auction also. So I'll come back at 2:30, and we'll see what the after lunch crowd has brought us. This has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. See you about 2:30.